In the early 1960s, the Preston Town Hall on a Saturday night was the place to be for Melbourne teenagers. On one particular evening in late 1961, the Town Hall was filled with the usual packed crowd of excited teens. They had come to hear some of the city's top rock and rollers perform, including Johnny Chester, as well as the Thunderbirds. But something was different. The local industry had changed dramatically since the start of 1961. Melbourne was now able to boast its own rock and roll stars, who had become an intrinsic part of the city's cultural life. Unfortunately, the story of early Melbourne rock and roll has mostly been forgotten. The Australian rock and roll industry at that time was dominated by the Sydney music scene, which created national stars such as Johnny O'Keefe and Col Joy. But any suggestion of interstate rivalry between Melbourne and Sydney did not deter the Melbourne Rockers, who continued to develop and advance their industry, which was to explode following the Beatles' Australian tour in 1964. This is the story about the birth of Melbourne rock and roll and how the city became a home for Australia's teenage pop music scene.
Alright guys, that's a bit of history on Preston. Who would have thought that they had rockabilly back in the 60s? Alright guys, have a good day and I'll talk to you all later.